Good morning, Free to Be. It is beautiful and sunny out. Danny's scootering, Raj is sniffing everything, and I'm sitting in the sun drinking some tea. I'm going to read you a funny story. Danny says it's one of his favorites. I also enjoy it.
Not one of my favorites, I still like it.
Danny is very contrary today, so we're just going to say, okay, Danny, and that's okay. I want to read you click, clack, moo. Oh, you're not agreeing with anything I say today. Contrary, meaning if I said the sky is blue, you'd be like, but it has white clouds in it. Contrary. See, he even disagrees with that. If you can't see him, he's grinning. He knows. Some days are contrary. Some days we all get along, and some days we all just have a hard time. Sometimes when you spend so much time with people, like we have been, you kind of start rubbing each other the wrong way a little bit, but that's okay. We're getting through it. We're going to spend some more time outside, and then we're going to go back in and do more schoolwork. That's our plan. But anyhow, try to be extra loving to the people around you, because this is hard for all of us. And I think for Danny, having just 2 adults to talk to instead of all his friends and his teacher and everyone, that's hard.
Especially having to just be with her every day.
Yep, Danny says even just being with Corinne every day, it's hard. And that's true. It's really hard. Even if you love someone so much, it's hard to spend so much time with them and not have as many breaks.
Once I go back to school, I'm going to be like, I want to go back home. And once I go back home...
It's true. And then once you go back to school, you'll miss home. And once you're home, sometimes you always miss what you don't have. Balance is good. Right now, a little bit of home, a little bit of school would be good. But sometimes you don't get to have balance. So we're finding other ways to balance.
Yeah, because all I wish was that...
Come over here so they can see you.
Ooh, this would be good for my
Stand over here, babe.
Where's the rest of my lab going?
No? Yeah, balance is tricky. So what are some other ways you can balance? We can add extra activities in, maybe some yoga.
Extra activities.
Danny says no extra activities.
I don't
maybe
want more stuff. That's the problem.
Oh, too much stuff. Okay, so maybe he needs more free time and more time when he says, I'm bored. I'll say, okay, well, this is your free time. Go unboard yourself. Okay. Without further ado, click, clack, moo. Cows that type. Click, clack, moo. Cows that type. It's by Doreen Cronin and pictures by Betsy Lewin. You can if you want to. You can scoot if you want to scoot. You can scoot if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. 'Cause if you don't scoot, then you're no friend of mine. No, Danny says no. He shakes his head in dismay and embarrassment. What is he gonna do? Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. What?
You're super good at
See this level of sass that I am dealing with? It's off the charts.
What? You are.
Dear Farmer Brown, the barn... Oh, then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. I think they deserve blankets. I'm just going to say it. If you have to sleep in a barn, you probably have a blanket. It was bad enough that the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets. No way! Shouted Farmer Brown. No electric blankets! So the cows went on a strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. The cows know how to negotiate. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a note on the barn door. Closed. No milk no eggs. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. Cows that type, hens on strike. Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. He's like super, super angry mad.
Even Crane wouldn't get that mad at you.
No, I don't get furious. Oh, that's good. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. I don't know. I don't think that's going to get him what he wants. I think kindness works better. We'll see what happens.
I get the animals electric blankets.
Yeah? I bet you'd be a good farmer. You'd take really good care of your animals.
Of course I would. Then I get milk and eggs so I can have breakfast. And also
Duck.
Then I give
You'd give them what?
Then when they were finished with dinner and stuff, I give them dessert.
You have to make sure they stay healthy, though. Not too much dessert.
I won't. I'll only give them dessert on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, the cows get dessert, okay? Got it. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Love, leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. So if none of the animals understand moo, how does Duck know what to do? I don't know. They must have some language to communicate in. It's very interesting.
Probably quack moo quack a noomity boo.
I think you're right. That sounds like the universal animal language.
They probably have to mix up the two ones.
So it would be moo quack quack moo.
No, they'd have to do like moo and quack in the same thing, like moo mock knack
Whack.
whack.
Moo whack. Like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I want to hear y'all's best moo quack. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. Oh, look, those cows are so happy with all their electric blankets. I have to admit, a good heaty pad is one of my favorite things to cuddle up with. The next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Quick, click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. It looks like they got a diving board.
No, I wouldn't give the ducks that.
No, why not?
Because they could hurt themselves at the bottom of the pond. Like, I'd give the cows electric blankets, but it might explode on them, and for the rest of their lives, they'd have pink backs.
From Danny the farmer to you, Free to Be. That's the story today. All right. I love you all. Bye.